Well, I guess we're gonna start here. Talk about my journey with archery and what we're gonna turn this YouTube channel into. So it all started. I used to live in California, shoot bows all the time, never deer hunted there because it's not really good deer hunting where I used to live. Moved to Oklahoma, and I borrowed a bow, and I got to be able to shoot this one. This is on private land on my mom's house. I shot that deer right there with a borrowed Hoyt. I don't remember what kind of Hoyt it was, but I shot it with this arrow. It was a mechanical broadhead. Used to have 3 blades on it. Snapped off. Only got like that much penetration. Didn't find the deer till the next morning. It was my first deer, but it's cool and everything. It's a big deer, but not my most memorable deer. My most memorable deer, I shot a doe. This is my first, like, I had my own bow in Oklahoma. Killed my first deer with that. Shot a doe. She's actually back here up there. Got her ear mounted. That was pretty cool, but I'm trying to find the arrow. Oh, this arrow is a kill arrow too. Oh, I shot an armadillo with my little brother with that one. That's what I would say. That's funny. 15. So November 3rd was my first public land buck. I shot a little forkhorn. He's over there on the wall. It's pretty cool. And November 15th, 2020, I shot my first decent public land buck. Got a clean pass through on them. All these ones are all the Annihilator broadheads. I've killed all 3 of those: the doe, that little buck, and that buck. All 3 Annihilator broadheads. But anyways, he's right here. My first little decent public land buck. Got a little baby drop tine. Pretty cool. There's badass to be able to shoot that deer. Find him, watch him. Shot him, he ran like 50 yards. Piled up. Awesome. So then I tried to shoot a mechanical broadhead. And I shot a rate. I don't have that arrow because I didn't think I was gonna find this deer. Threw the arrow. I think it kept shooting the arrow, but put the broadhead somewhere and just forgot about it. Anyways, shot this buck. He went a long fucking ways, and I didn't find him until way after. It was like a week after, and had found him all eaten up by the coyotes. But this would have been my biggest public land buck if I would have found him right then and there. Well, that's pretty much that with the compound stuff. I mean, I've shot all these arrows. All these have their own individual story. Last year I shot a doe with this one. The year before, I only killed 1 deer last year. Busy working. The year before that, these are the Annihilator XL. Sent that one completely through a doe's head. Shot her. These 2, these were when I was starting to get into the heavy arrow thing, and their kinetics and their 200s. They were getting heavy ass arrows. One of them, believe it or not, my brother will tell you the same thing. Remember, I shot a little freaking crazy buck out in the middle of the pasture, 118 yards. Smoked him, killed him, found him. He's over there on a pedestal. This one was a doe. Shot her twice with the same arrow actually, and the second time broke. These 3, the Annihilators, already know. Armadillo. My first Robin Hood with a compound. It's pretty cool. A Robin Hood again, same day. That's when I stopped shooting dots. And that's pretty much my compound stuff. And then we move into the traditional archery. Kind of dabbled in it. I borrowed a bow from somebody. So I used to work at a sports shop in McAlester, Oklahoma. So I borrowed a bow, was shooting it, loved it. So man, this is awesome. Just could never pull the trigger on it because trad bows are high, they're expensive. So go to the oil field, start working the oil field. Still shooting my compound, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a trad bow. So I bought this bear. This was 3 years ago, I think I bought it. And the first year I just shot it, practiced a lot. Last year, mid-season, I sold my compound, didn't even hunt with it. But it's when it got sad. I had shot ginormous, easy my biggest buck. It was probably 160. Shot him, pulled bad. When I released, I just flicked my string, shot him in the flank, and hit bone or something because I only got like that much penetration. I had some G5 on the end, some whatever. Shot him with that. Hunted the rest of the year. And I didn't have success because I was just hunting him, never found him, and it was just kind of bad last year. But I did kill these snakes in this copperhead. I put this copperhead on this bow. Love this bow. It's light. It's cool. But this year I just wanted something different. I wanted to be different. I wanted to have a little bit more adjustment. I wanted more of that compound feel, so maybe it'd help me out. So I got this. This is a Hoyt. This thing is badass. I've had it now 3 complete full days. I just got some arrows. They're coming. My wife got them for me. She was at work and I was on her lunch break. I had her go get me some arrows at the archery shop there in town. So I'm getting some different arrows. These arrows are cool. Small diameter, Green Bay Packers colors, but they just fly. They're a little weak shaft. They're 600 and they're a little weak for what I want. Same with this arrow. I mean, they shoot good out of this other bow, but this Hoyt, they knock, when they hit, when you bare shaft shoot them and shoot them into a foam target, knock left. And everything I found that was weak shaft, so went to a 500. And I got the soft knocks on this. I shoot just fingers. I don't have a tab or nothing. But this is a bow we'll be running all year. Base stinger stabilizer, Hoyt quiver, Hoyt riser, Hoyt limbs. Shooting this for the rest of the year. Next year, I'm gonna get some different limbs. I'm gonna have a little bit more weight on another 50-pound bow. This one's only 40, but got a really good deal on it. So maybe this year. I got a bunch of, I live in Wewoka, Oklahoma. And I'm starting to get a bunch more private land permission. It's not really my thing, but I guess that's what you have to do to kill big deer around here. I guess that's what everybody tells me. So been asking. Hopefully I'm gonna get some more good land so we can do some hunting, and maybe next year or later this season you see me with another. They're just cool buck. But anyways, this is, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel, and well, I have one, but I'm gonna really dedicate some time into it. So hopefully y'all are ready for this year, because it's gonna be a good one.